Hey guys, what's going on? So today's video is all about, as you can see from the title, my fave eyeshadows. My favorite eyeshadow brands, like my favorite eyeshadows. Now, I don't have that many, so this video will not be that long, which is a plus. But people have been asking me, like, what do I recommend? If you're on a budget, if you're not really on a budget, but all of my stuff is pretty inexpensive and you can pretty much get your hands on it for not that much dough. Before we jump into this video, have you subscribed yet? Please subscribe. Please join the fam. You'll have so much fun. You won't regret it. I promise. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And make sure you go ahead and like this video if you liked it. If you like these types of videos, kind of giving you like a heads up on some brands. It's not that many, but it's a story. So yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into this video and stop blam 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 blam. Yeah, because you know I can talk for hours. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Like I said, I'm just grabbing, it's not in any specific order according to anything. I'm just grabbing what I see first. Okay, so a palette that I really like, and I was very surprised that I kind of liked it. It's kind of on the expensive side. I should probably have prices ready, but I don't. Me not being prepared. I'm never prepared. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get this right, y'all. Okay, gotcha. But anyway, the first palette that I'm going to talk about is, I was pretty surprised when I liked it. I was pretty surprised when I bought it, because if you know me, you know I am not the one to jump on bandwagons, especially when new products come out and everybody and their mother wants to grab them and fight over them and like race to the website the second they come live. Like, that's not me. I don't like that. I like for it to be out and about for a second or two before I actually decide to spend my money on it. That's just me. I don't know. The palette I'm talking about is the Kylie Peach palette, the Royal Peach palette. I have been in it a little bit. I was surprised when I actually bought this palette because I'm gonna get dragged for this, man. I'm not a fan of Kylie, honestly. I won't get into that because that's not what this video is about. But I've been wanting, I kind of was like, should I try her products? Should I not? My cousin has been trying them and she really likes them, so I was just like, okay. I mean, why not, you know? My absolute favorite thing, let me see if I can find it. My absolute favorite thing from this palette is not the shadows itself, it's the brush. The brush that it comes with. This is my absolute favorite blending brush. Now, I'm not gonna say go ahead, and I know this video is not about brushes, but I just wanted to throw that in there. Throw that in here. I'm not gonna say go out and buy the palette for the brush, but the brush is popping. This is so good for anything. So, a plus from this palette. Now, from the actual shadows, these are the shadows. It comes with, bruh, my nails keep digging into these shadows, man. It's irking me. Yeah, so there's 12 shadows in this palette. Is it the most practical palette for my skin tone and for girls my skin tone and darker? Probably not. I feel like I can kind of get away with this palette if I decided to travel with only one palette. I feel like I could get away with it, but not by much, because there's not much to do in the crease. There's a lot of lid colors and just fun, vibrant colors. I love this blue. This blue rocks my world. There it is. There it is. This blue rocks my world. But as far as like practicality wise, if I just took one palette with me to travel, it would not be this palette, because there's not much for me to do in my crease. The darkest color that I absolutely love is cinnamon, and that's not really dark. It's this color right here. This one. This one right here. There you go. If you are darker than me and you're looking for like a go-to palette that pretty much has your crease colors, your lid colors, this really isn't the palette for you. But if you're my complexion, you can kind of get away with it. But if you're lighter than me, absolutely, it'll work for you. It's a really good buy. They're really, really good. Pigmented wise, let me swatch this royal blue. It's not a consistent, well maybe, because I'm just trash at swatches. I really actually really like the palette. I know it sounds like, Andy, you don't like that palette. I actually really, really do. And it's so aesthetically nice looking. I hate to admit it, man, but it is. But this is the only palette that I have from her, or you know, her and her brand and all that good stuff. This palette is popping. I really like it. If you're really into that type of stuff, if you're really into Kylie, if you're really just trying to find a new palette to just try out, go ahead and try it out. I would recommend this palette, and this palette is $45, so this is not cheap, unfortunately. But if you're just, you know, really into Kylie, or you just really want to be adventurous and try a new palette out, go ahead and try this one out. This brand is very, very popular. It's super, super inexpensive. Such a good brand, man. They've been popping lately. Okay, of course, we're talking about Morphe. Morphe's such a good brand, man. I live in Alabama, and my cousin and uncle and aunt live in California, and when we went to visit them, I got to visit their new store, and I was shook to the core. I think I spent around I spent so much money in there, man, it made no sense. Maybe like $300 to $400 in there. I think I spent a lot of money in there. I have 3 of their 35 palettes. This is the 35B. This is how I create all of my colorful looks. As you can see, there's some dents in some colors because I can't get my, you know, I can't keep my hands off of it. But these palettes, I have the 35B, the 35O, which is really janky. I'm not going to show you, stuff falling apart, all that good stuff, and the 35P. Those are the only 35s that I have. I only have 3 of them, but I love them. They are so good. I think those palettes range from like $20 to like $25 each. So I think 35O is a little bit more expensive because it's 35O. But yeah, those palettes are lit. If you've been on the fence about Morphe, don't be. This is not sponsored. I wish it was. If it was, I would let you know. By any brand, by the way. Morphe is just such a great brand. They make awesome brushes as well. Most of my brushes are from Morphe. Their palettes are popping and banging. They always will be. What can I say? And I didn't get my hands on the new Jaclyn Hill palette, but my friend did, and she loves it. It looks really popping when I saw it. So Morphe is on and popping. So I love Morphe. Speaking of shocking for the price, the palettes that, okay, backstory. This brand, when it first came, well, not when it first came out, when it first started to surface, I was like, man, I have to get something from this brand because it's so poppin', it's so cheap, and I heard the palettes are so pigmented, I need it. So months, probably about a year went by, and I didn't get anything, and I just got 2 palettes, and I love them. I can't put them down. Ever since I got them, I think I got them about a month and a half ago, and I cannot put them down. Like, I cannot put them down. They're so good. I absolutely love them. If you take anything away from this video, if you decide to go get any palette from any brand from this video, listen up. Listen up. This is the brand that you want to go check out. These are the palettes that you want to go buy. If I was ever pushing you to buy something, it's this, because it's so worth it. Anything you buy from this site, it's so worth it. Of course, I'm talking about the famous Juvia's Place. I will open these bad babies up because this palette is what's on my eyes today. Actually, both of these palettes are on my eyes today. So I have the Saharan, however you say it. This is what this baby looks like. Man, I'm gonna do some swatches because you need to see this. Now, I'm pretty sure this is not the first time you've heard of Juvia's Place. If this is, where have you been, babe? Where have you been? Anyway, I'm gonna swatch some of the shadows. Of course, when you look at this palette, the only thing that you can see is Would Be, which is that gold color, and I'm gonna swatch that for you. It's so velvety and soft, and like I don't know how to contain myself when I talk about these palettes. That's one swipe, y'all. You can see that is, this here is one swipe. It's so insane. When you put this on your eyes, like the shimmery metallic-y shades, you do not have to wet them. They go on so creamy, like it's liquid or cream or something like that. It's insane. Like, I love cutting my crease halfway, but like with concealer and stuff, and then putting the shadow on top. But with these shadows, they're so pigmented and so creamy, you don't even have to like cut your crease beforehand. You can cut your crease while you're putting it on. I can't explain it, but these are so good. Like, and then the other palette that I have from them is their newest one. It's the Magic palette by Juvia's. And let's open this bad baby up. This is huge, by the way. Their pans, like the pans in this are incredibly large. Like, I've never seen pans this big. But these are just as pigmented. Since this is their newer one, these are just, like I said, these are going to be more like even pigmented than the Saharan. The Saharan, by the way, this one that I just swatched, this one is $25, and then this one is $35, which is insanely cheap for the pigment that you're getting. And this little Saharan baby, it's such a cute little baby palette, such great for travel. I travel with this one anyway. I travel with this one too, even though it's huge. Yeah, so let me swatch. This one, it's like a duochrome as well. Like, when you touch it, it's so creamy, mommy. Look at, I can't, y'all. Like, I'm probably gonna spend an hour talking about these palettes because they're so good. And this is not sponsored, by the way. I wish it was sponsored by Juvia's Place, man. Juvia's Place, I got you. This palette is a ride or die for me. Excuse me. I got this as a gift, and of course I'm talking about the Modern Renaissance. Modern Renaissance looks like this. I have put some dents in this baby because this is ride or die. I take this wherever I go. This is my traveling palette. If I travel, this is my baby. So these are the colors. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 shadows? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shadows. For my brown girls, brown girl friendly, does it get the approval? Yes. This definitely gets the approval of brown girl friendly. You got your nice transitions, transition shades here, and then you want to increase it in the crease with this baby, increase it even more in this with darken it, and then lid colors, this baby this baby, definitely brown girl friendly. If you're lighter than me, definitely friendly for you. If you're my complexion, obviously definitely awesome for you. Darker than me, definitely awesome for you. If you're thinking about getting this, or if you're on the fence about it, definitely don't be. It's such a good palette. It's so worth it. The price for this one is going to be $42. Is it worth it? Mark it. I put my thing down for a bit and reverse it. Is it worth it for the price? Let me reword that. Is it necessary for you to purchase to live life as a, doing makeup? Absolutely not. For $42, I feel like it's kind of a ripoff. It's insane how expensive this stuff is, man. Anyway, it's kind of expensive. If you ask me, it's a little too expensive. I'm sorry. I don't feel like palettes should be that much. But anyway, regardless, I love it. Like I said, it's $42. It's up to you if you feel like you want to spend that much money on this palette, but I love it. It definitely works for me. It's definitely everybody friendly, so I approve of this palette. The last eyeshadow product things that I have to talk about are of course, the Stila Magnificent Metals eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. Is that what it's called? Yes. I have 4 of them, and I have Diamond Dust, Gold Goddess, Rose Gold Retro, and Kitten Karma. I like them. Like I said, I only have 4. They range about $24 each, so they're not cheap whatsoever. They're not cheap for these little puppies, these little babies, these little things, these little tiny things. And you get, how much do you get in here? Let's see if it'll tell me. It won't tell me, but it's not that much. This little thing is not that much. For $24, I feel like it's a little bit expensive, but it's honestly worth it if you're a glitter girl, if you love glitter, if you love doing stuff and looks with glitter, and you hate the actual glitter aspect of everything being everywhere. This is really good. It's just glitter in a liquid form. Like, they put liquid, you know, glitter in a liquid form. And it's obviously super pigmented. Super pigmented. That was Diamond Dust. This is Gold Goddess that I'm swatching here. Let's swatch the little patchy. Gold Goddess is the second one. This is Rose Gold Retro. Now, some of them are a little bit more chunkier than others. Like Rose Gold Retro is not a chunkier formula. I feel like Gold Goddess is definitely chunky. That's why it's swatching kind of off. But this is Rose Gold Retro, Gold Goddess, and then Diamond Dust. And then the last one is Kitten Karma. So definitely some are chunkier and actually have glitter particles in it, more than others. And this is Kitten Karma. Kitten Karma is more of a pinker color, but you can honestly afford just to get these 3, the silver, the gold, and the rose gold. I feel like Kitten Karma is a rose gold mixed with silver, and you really don't need that, honestly. I don't feel like I grab for it. I don't grab it, you know, as much as I do the other ones. So these are the swatches. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting and everything, but yeah, they're really pigmented. I do like them. They were a good buy, but for $24 each, I feel like they're kind of expensive. So if you want to try them, try one at a time. What I would recommend, the color I recommend, Rose Gold Retro, because I love me some rose gold, and it's not a chunky formula. The gold one is super chunky. The silver one is kind of chunky, but the rose gold is definitely not chunky. It's really easy to work with and to move around and all that good stuff. So alrighty guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys enjoyed the talk. You know, I don't really do a lot of talk through videos, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys got something from it and you are excited about some of these brands and some of these eyeshadows. Hopefully I recommended some eyeshadows for you guys and you got some inspiration and you're wanting to go spend some cash on some new eyeshadows. Yeah, so I think that's it for this video. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. I don't want to go ahead and ramble. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions on what, you know, recommendations I should do next, put them down in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.